If you're an executive dad who does high intensity interval training, jumping around, it could be Orange Theory, Barry's Bootcamp, F45, but still the stubborn belly fat isn't going away, then this video is for you. My name is Nikhil Shah, founder of Fit Exec Life, and I intentionally gained 50 pounds on purpose, and I took that same 50 pounds off in 7 months, 10 inches around my belly, to show and prove to myself that anything I put my mind to, I can do. So I know from first-hand experience that identity plays the biggest part in your behaviors and your decision making. And remember, as an executive, past your 40s, most of the programs out there aren't made specifically for you. You sit for 8 to 10 hours a day, high levels of stress, you travel a lot, and also the body is aging. So what you did 20 years ago doesn't work now. So specifically with high intensity workouts, as in what I've found from speaking to many men, is that it puts firstly unnecessary pressure on their joints. So that's the first thing. So knee pain, knee niggles, elbows, neck, everything, it just slowly starts to be wearing down. Secondly, is that many men keep on doing this day after day, and there's no room for recovery. So that's the other thing. Slow recovery. That's the first one, joints, slow recovery. And then the third part is that it doesn't stimulate building muscle. Because not in control of the weight, literally just pushing it, letting gravity do the hard work. So there's no natural progression, progressive overload in terms of building muscle. And remember, when you drop weight and you want to maintain the muscle, you need to give a reason for your muscle to stay. And your muscle is what is metabolically active, meaning it's what burns calories whilst your body's at rest, whilst it's sleeping. So you want to be maintaining as much muscle mass as you can, maybe even building slightly, but ideally, it's just maintaining it whilst you drop and strip off that body fat. And so what you don't need to do, you don't need to jump around for literally 6-7 hours a week. You don't need to do tens of hours of cardio. You don't need to starve yourself or anything like that. What we do need to do is 3 specific things. So the first thing is full body workouts. If you go for cardio, if you do running, that does not count as a leg day. Your biggest muscle groups are inside your lower body, the glutes, the hamstring, the quads. So what you want to do is do the biggest exercises. It could be squats, leg press. It could be deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts. It could be glute bridges, as in building that muscles. That's the most important, as well as, of course, upper body. And then I alluded to this, but the second thing is compound training. So this means focusing on multi-muscle movements, deadlifts, squats, bench press, pull-ups. It's using multiple muscles at the same time and the largest muscles. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing is control. Now what happens is when you jump around, you let gravity do the hard work, and that's literally half the workout which is left on the table. So when you are fully in control of the movement, you're literally going to get 2 to 3x more from your workout. But that is actually going to make it more effective workout. So that's what I wanted to go through. If you are doing high intensity training, you can continue to do it once you've got to your peak physical condition, but that is not going to get you to where you want to get to. Because typically what I've seen is that men will do that, they'll under-eat, under-recover, and then next thing you know, 6 months later, they've dropped muscle mass because they haven't given enough stimulus to the muscles to prevent it from withering away. So be super careful of how you're using high-intensity interval training into your routine, especially past the 40s. Now, if you'd like to join the waitlist for the next 14-day reset, on this 14-day reset, this helps men who are already training, already motivated, but they're not getting the results they wanted. Then I invite you, there's going to be a link in the comments below, so you can put your name down for that when I will next run it then. So remember, you are the CEO of your body. Nobody else is going to come and save you. You are in charge.